Good evening, everyone. My name is Major General Z-Man, and the SCP we'll be looking at tonight is SCP-067-EX. Object Class Explained. See Addenda. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-067 is to be contained on location at 02 Everett Road, Bristol, ME 04554. Everett Road is be removed from all map databases and is to be labeled private property to discourage accidental trespassing. A fence is to be constructed around the premises. A camera is placed within the property. SCP-067 is to receive follow-up examinations once per month by SCP-067's research team, based out of Site 162 in JVT. Repairs to the exterior are to be made as needed, though none are permitted on the interior. This practice has been permanently suspended. Containment procedures for this item are undergoing extensive reevaluation. See Addendum 067-C. Addendum 6/11/2004. At this time, SCP-067 is considered to be non-anomalous and has been marked as explained. The procedures outlined above are to be considered nullified and are preserved for historical purposes only. The building itself has been demolished, and the land is now being used for Foundation weapons and technology field testing. Information regarding GOI L-19 has been handed over to local law enforcement. Description: SCP-067, also known as Rurik Inn by its welcome sign, is a 20th century rustic inn located in Bristol, ME. The building has a total of 16 rooms and is in fairly good condition. From the exterior, SCP-067 appears and has been described to be completely typical for the architecture of Bristol, ME. The entirety of the inside of SCP-067 is covered with and inhabited by roughly 11,200 species of fungi. While several of these fungi have yet to be identified, the majority are known species. Fungi within SCP-067 have shown the ability to move and grow almost instantaneously, and often tend to do so in tandem with each other. Several forms of toxic molds have been discovered within the building, though the danger this poses to the health of personnel is minimal and well within acceptable limits. Multiple species of animals, ranging from deer to pigs, to squirrels to birds, etc., have been noted to inhabit SCP-067. Animals bear tumorous growths and fungal infections on the majority of their bodies and have occasionally been observed walking upright while wearing formal clothing. These entities have been collectively designated SCP-067-1. SCP-067-1 appear to act as the caretakers of the inn and will often greet guests, provide them meals, and show them to a bedroom. Due to currently unknown factors, both video cameras and audio recording devices do not function properly within SCP-067. As such, all research regarding the anomaly is conducted in person. Individuals entering SCP-067 have reported feelings of anxiety and unease at seeing both the interior of the building and instances of SCP-067-1. This is not believed to be an anomalous effect, but merely a natural reaction. However, shortly after being shown to a bedroom, individuals have reported feeling intense feelings of happiness and relaxation. Persons who have spent the night at SCP-067 have claimed they slept incredibly well, experienced pleasant dreams, and awoke content, refreshed, and de-stressed. Research into the phenomena is ongoing. Addendum 067-A. Recent soil analysis of the property of SCP-067 has revealed unusually high amounts of acetic acid adipocere in thiols. Such substances are most likely the result of animal decomposition and could be a contributing factor to SCP-067's usual density of fungi, as well as its pungent smell. Further inspection has also revealed that the usage of recording devices within SCP-067 is only disruptive if the equipment you use is particularly sensitive to external conditions, though what these particular conditions are is uncertain. The research team has changed their equipment accordingly. Recently recorded footage from inside the inn has shown numerous discrepancies with the current item description. Notably, instances of SCP-067 one were not observed to offer meals to or show bedrooms to anyone, and at no point could be seen wearing clothing. It has been proposed that this could mean SCP-067-1's appearance is altered by a cognitive hazard. Addendum 067-B analysis has shown of individuals' accounts of events occurring inside SCP-067 to be inconsistent not only with video recording, but with each other. A confirmation test logged by Dr. Kleinsman, Dr. Orion, and several tripod-mounted camcorders has yielded the following results. Experiment 067-B6. Supervisor Dr. Kleinsman. Date 5/2/2004. Location SCP-067. Additional information. Preliminary supervisor notes. Dr. Loganova is out today, but I've decided to approve today's test regardless. Orion will be filling in. Involved personnel. Dr. Kleinsman, Junior Researcher Emily Orion, Containment Staff. Procedure 1. Set up recording equipment in various locations throughout the house. 2A. Remain in SCP-067 for a duration of 8 hours. Analyze surroundings and events. 2B. Remain within line of sight of the cameras whenever possible. 3. Record observations. Result. Kleinsman. First instance of SCP-067-1 noted at roughly 1:33 p.m. in dining room. Raccoon laying on a table. Orion. Raccoon on dining room table. 1:35 p.m. It's sleeping. Cameras in dining hall recorded raccoon having entered the room at 1:28 p.m. where it climbed up on a table and slept for several hours. No evidence indicates this was an instance of SCP-067-1 and was likely an ordinary raccoon. Instance of SCP-067-1, a deer, approached us and mentioned us toward the bedrooms. 2:18 p.m. Deer was badly managed. At around 2:18 p.m., an instance of SCP-067-1 indicated through nonverbal means it would be making us dinner. Cameras in hallway 1 recorded a badly managed deer flailing wildly, standing on its hind legs several times. Emily and I found a severed mouse leg in the fridge at 4:55 p.m. Kleinsman approached me at 4:59 p.m. with a moldy piece of food that appeared to be a chicken wing. The walls are moving. Cameras in both the kitchen and the lounge recorded Dr. Kleinsman obtained a mushroom-covered stick from near the fridge, mumbling the phrase, "They're working together," and proceeding to show the stick to Dr. Orion, who, at the time, was sitting on the couch in the living room, staring blankly at the walls, which, at no time, moved. 5:41 p.m. Animals in the mold wanted to show me something. I can see it in their sick eyes. General feeling of calmness. I've been shown my room by a lovely fox. He's sitting here on my bed. Thank you, fox. Time is 6:02 p.m. Cameras throughout the house have shown Dr. Kleinsman intentionally observing several squirrels, all of whom act disoriented. Dr. Orion can be observed in bedroom 2, petting a taxidermied red fox. Post results supervisor notes. We can now confirm that the anomalies anomalous qualities of SCP-067 are not as physical as we first thought. All the animals filmed during the experiment were most likely ordinary animals under SCP-067's influence. It is possible that the or possibly the unusual amount of fungi inside it, are affecting the minds of animals and individuals inside the building. This will explain the odd behavior observed among the animals. Of note is the fact that the deer mentioned in the above log bears strong resemblance to one that was struck by a truck driver later that night, roughly 3 kilometers away. The description of the deer, as given by the driver to the police department, matches the erratic behavior of the deer described in the log. It is clear to SCP-067's research staff that at least a portion of the current description of SCP-067 is demonstrably false. It is likely that we are dealing with a mind-affected phenomena which is possibly mimetic or hallucinogenic in nature. Addendum 067-C to Containment Specialist Armstrong from Dr. Kleinsman. Subject 067 requests for immediate containment revisions. Following additional soil analysis conducted by Dr. Logan Nova, it has come to our attention that the organic materials inside and around the anomaly are emitting baseline radiation levels of 1 MSV/H. This is good news in that we now better understand SCP-067, but bad news when you account for Emily Orion and I soaking up an average of 24 MSV, or roughly 10 years worth of background radiation exposure over the course of a single day long excursion, and we've done 11 of those excursions in the past 6 months. This is almost certainly why our original equipment was having difficulty functioning. See my attached schedule and get back to me as soon as you can. Addendum 067-D. As of 6/11/2004, SCP-067 is to be considered an explained phenomena. This decision was made after 2 separate and crucial discoveries. 1. The discovery of a previously unknown fungus dubbed Orion's Cup, Calicem Orion. This fungus was noted to produce a chemical compound named CT4 that interferes with neurotransmitters, including the reuptake of serotonin and dopamine, resulting in mild hallucinations and a feeling of euphoria. CT4 is also responsible for partial loss of motor control, though this effect is less apparent in humans. This accounts for the bizarre behavior observable within a majority of the animals in the inn, who are most likely drawn to the fungi due to it being a rich food source. It was also concluded that the presence of fungi itself, while unusual, could potentially be explained for the presence of numerous decaying organics underground and or high levels of radiation. Such scenarios are uncommon due to their nature, but are wholly within the realm of understanding. 2. Following the identification of high radiation within the soil, excavation of the area was approved en blanc by containment specialist Lisa P. Armstrong. This prompted the discovery of blank kilograms of uranium ore, as well as 29 human corpses in various stages of decomposition directly underneath SCP-067-EX. Examination of the bodies suggests the cause of death to be a variety of cancerous growth, symptoms of chronic radiation poisoning. Various other materials found alongside the ore bear resemblance to those used in the making of nuclear reactors. It is believed that the decaying bodies, in conjunction with radiation, induced a flourishing of fungi while within the building, which in turn attracted other animals. The individuals responsible for the presence of the bodies, ores, and materials designated GOI-L19 have not been identified. It is possible that this group is still active and are attempting to construct a nuclear reactor using expendable workers under unsafe, illegal conditions. Their location and motives are unclear, but all relevant information has been turned over to both local and federal departments. If found, individuals of this group must be detained to ensure they do not pose an information security risk. Further perplexing is the fact that most of the deceased individuals were deemed to have died after the area came under Foundation control as SCP-067-EX. It is likely that SCP-067-EX's premises were breached under cover of night, as the security cameras placed around the perimeter of the area were not equipped with an infrared filter and functioned incredibly poorly in low light conditions. This in and of itself constitutes a significant Foundation oversight, and upon further inspection, it is not believed that SCP-067-EX's containment procedures were ever up to the Foundation standards. Disciplinary action will be taken against SCP-067-EX's containment team, as her on-site oversight is responsible for GOI L19's continued activity and consequently completed avoidable civilian deaths and potential security breaches. Footnote 1. Instances of SCP-067-1 have so far not proven capable of speech but appear to understand English and some French. 2. A waxy substance made via the breakdown of fat tissues. 3. See article by Lincoln County News. Me, man and truck jumped by crazy deer. Alright, that was SCP-067-EX. This concludes our lecture for today. Thank you for listening, if you still are, and you are dismissed.